Everyone knows being a mum is a demanding job, but if you're finding yourself binging TV shows at night and mindlessly surfing the internet as an escape, it could be a sign you are suffering burnout. Let's bring in Terri Bowman from the Rain Wellness Spa. Good afternoon to you, Terri.
Hello, Tracy. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. It seems burnout is everywhere these days. How do you recognise you're at risk?
Well, burnout is actually about 10 to 15 years before the brain gets to a state of burnout, and the World Health Organisation has actually condemned it to be a health issue. Burnout is actually something that if you're biologically under fatigue all the time, that's a good sign that you're in burnout. The brain manufactures 80% of its energy, 20% comes from food. So your brain is a powerhouse, and if you're not getting the vitality or the energy that you require every day to get through your tasks, especially being a mum, that's a good sign that you could be on the way to burnout.
Well, what's fuelling burnout then?
Fueling burnout is actually chronic stress. So, like I said, it takes 10 to 15 years for the brain to get into burnout, but it's actually constantly the brain in survival patterns of behaviour. Anxiety is a big trigger, depression's a big trigger, overthinking is a big trigger. Just having children can be a massive trigger for you.
All right, it's a job where you can't just clock off at 5. What can you do to avoid burnout?
Self-care. Self-care is the key. One of the things that is actually a really good thing to do if you're actually suffering from chronic stress is learn the art of acceptance and gratitude. It's actually working on a gratitude diary and actually working out what is it about your life that you're grateful for, and learning to accept if the kids come in and wreck the walls after you just got painted, you know, instead of actually flipping out, learn to accept it. You don't have to condone it, but let it go and move on.
And take the pressure off as well, doesn't it?
Take the pressure off, you know, but not be that perfectionist mother.
Absolutely. All right, Terri Bowman, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Tracy.